Chapter 12. The library was nearly empty that Friday afternoon, the last week of April. Exams had scattered students across Halifax like pieces of a puzzle, everyone tucked away in their own corners of stress. Declan sat at a table near the back with Emily and Priya, textbooks spread out, though their attention had begun to drift. "This doesn't even feel like studying anymore," Priya said, snapping her book shut. "It feels like staring contests with the page." Emily laughed softly, then looked over at Declan. "You're awfully quiet." Declan leaned back in his chair, rubbing the back of his neck. "Just tired. My brain's done with numbers and essays." "Same," Priya agreed. She stood, stretching. "I think I'm calling it. Good luck, you two." When Emily left soon after, Declan was alone, the silence settling in heavier than he expected. He glanced at the clock, realizing they hadn't even studied that long. Still, he packed up, the thought of home and Azalea pulling him stronger than any unfinished notes. As he drove his Toyota Corolla out of the parking lot, the weight of the moment hit him. Exams winding down, graduation so close it felt unreal. The Angus L. MacDonald Bridge waited in the distance, its arches a familiar shape against the fading light. Declan's hands tightened on the steering wheel. He thought of his friends, Priya's blunt honesty, Emily's calm, Liam's endless jokes. He thought of the years that had flown past, the people who had shaped him. And then, inevitably, he thought of her. Meanwhile, in her dorm room, Azalea sat cross-legged on her bed, wearing her black Tempo mini shorts and a loose white shirt. The afternoon sun spilled through the window, painting soft gold across the blankets. She was barefoot, toes curled against the sheets, a sketchbook balanced on her lap. She doodled absent-mindedly, the pencil moving in small, distracted loops. The drawing wasn't the point. Her thoughts were elsewhere, circling him. Every laugh they'd shared, every quiet walk, every glance that lingered longer than it should have. Azalea pressed her lips together, finally whispering to herself, "I care about him more than I ever meant to." She flipped to a new page, trying to draw, but her hand stalled. The feeling swelled too strong and she dropped the pencil, pressing her palms to her eyes. "I love him." She breathed, the words startling her as much as they relieved her. Then softer, almost as if afraid someone might overhear, "But I can't say it. Not yet." Her chest ached, but it wasn't painful, it was full, brimming with something she didn't know how to hold. She lay back against her pillow, the sketchbook slipping to the side, staring at the ceiling as the truth settled deeper inside her. She was in love with Declan, and it scared her. Back on the bridge, the city stretched wide around Declan, the lights of Dartmouth behind him, Halifax glowing ahead. The harbor below was calm, ships resting as though even they were taking a pause before summer. Declan rolled the window down slightly, the cold air rushing in. His thoughts, already loud, grew heavier with every passing second. He could picture Azalea's smile, the way her pink hair caught the light, how her voice softened when she spoke about art. He swallowed hard, then whispered into the quiet hum of the car. "I love her." The words hung in the air, fragile but certain. For a moment he almost laughed, half at the absurdity of saying it out loud to no one, half at the sheer relief of finally admitting it. He tapped the steering wheel, shaking his head. "She has no idea," he muttered. "And maybe that's safer. Maybe I shouldn't." His voice trailed because he knew it wasn't true. He wanted her to know, needed her to know, but the timing felt impossible. The Corolla hummed steadily across the bridge, carrying him forward into a future that both thrilled and terrified him. That night, two people sat in different rooms only a few streets apart, both carrying the same secret. Azalea curled into her bed, sketchbook resting by her side. Declan drove home, headlights cutting through the dark. Neither spoke their truth aloud where it mattered, but the silence between them was charged, alive, full of unspoken confessions. They were hesitant, cautious. Yet it was clear anyone watching could see it. Declan loved her. Azalea loved him, and though neither confessed yet, both knew.